Just a few announcements before a final poem and word of blessing. The first is that next week, June 6th, at our 3 p.m. in-person service at Temple Bat Yam, we're going to be welcoming Israel, who's going to be our new Director of Faith Formation at Holy Trinity, and Rachel kind of formally into our midst. Israel starts June 1st, so on Tuesday, in his new capacity, and we're going to be welcoming them next Sunday. We're really excited about this. We'll continue to communicate more about what Israel will be doing. But basically what I said a few moments ago about Holy Trinity being a place of faith formation for all generations, that's what kind of Israel is going to be pressing into. It's just this acknowledgement that as a church, we want to be apprentices of Jesus, being conformed into his likeness from birth to death. And we want to be a church that makes, that kind of fosters environments and relationships and communal rhythms and habits that form us in Christ likeness at every age and stage of our life. And we're just realizing that as God kind of gives us more children are born in our midst and more families of young kids come, that we need to spend time stewarding what faith formation looks like for our children, our youth, and our families, as well as what it looks like for us to be an intergenerational community together. So this is really part of what Israel is going to be pressing into and helping us with and seeking to cultivate in our midst. And we're really excited to kind of grow and experience joy in this area of our church. The second is that I announced last week, but want to, for those of you that didn't hear, just want to let you know that we have exciting news. We are going to be moving in about 3 weeks to a new location as a church. We've signed a 1-year contract with Watermark Church, which is in kind of Costa Mesa, right near the 55 highway. And our first Sunday will be there at June 20th at 2:30 p.m. The service will be at 2:30 p.m. Now, the facilities committee, the vestry, and I are all really excited about this opportunity in the season. It allows us to move to an indoor space while still having kind of outdoor courtyard and meeting areas. It's quality community gathering spaces. I mean, after this season, if we've learned anything, it's that we need each other. We need to be together. There are great spaces for children and adult discipleship. It's a good deal for us financially. We can remain located in Costa Mesa, and they have live stream capacity. So what I want you to hear as kind of those that are locked into the 10:30 a.m. online service is that we're going to continue live streaming services for those that are not able to meet in person for any reason at this point. But what we're going to do is we're going to be live streaming our in-person services at 2:30 p.m. So instead of having a 10 live stream, we'll have a 2:30 live stream of our in-person service. And this will give us the ability to kind of have a united worship experience as a community moving forward. And frankly, I'm just really looking forward to this summer of us reconnecting together, kind of healing, settling in, fresh vision for the future. And third and finally, as I announced last week again, but want to reiterate, some of you heard about the latest CDC guidance on masks, and I sent out kind of an email about this last week to give you more details about how we as Holy Trinity are going to be approaching that. But just a brief reminder that the main points are this. The CDC has basically said masks are not required indoor or outdoor for fully vaccinated persons, except in a few instances. Our bishop, Bishop Todd, has encouraged, though he's not required, he's encouraged churches under his care to follow this guidance in consultation with local health authorities. When we consult local California health authorities, they have said that they're going to keep our current mask mandate, required indoors and outdoors if we're singing, until June 15th, at which point they are going to adopt the CDC's newest guidance. So what does all this mean if we combine all this guidance for Holy Trinity? It means this. It means that our in-person services, we're going to continue wearing masks for the next 3 Sundays. Starting Sunday, June 20th, when our first Sunday at Watermark, we will make masks optional for fully vaccinated persons. Then we will just simply implement a community honor system where we're going to trust one another to follow the health guidance for the sake of others. And what that means, according to the CDC, is that you wear a mask if you're not fully vaccinated or if you have continuing health concerns or for any reason. So no one is going to be kind of looked down upon or treated badly for wearing or not wearing a mask. We're just going to trust people to follow the health guidance for the sake of others and kind of cultivate an honor system as a community. And for those that are still not comfortable kind of with that setup and those circumstances, once again, we will have a live stream service online, and we encourage those who are not able to gather in person to partake in that. Once again, friends, I'm really excited about the days ahead moving to Watermark. So thankful for what Temple Bat Yam has been, and we look forward to welcoming Israel and Rachel next week for this kind of new season of life together. So with all that being said, I'm going to hand it over to Megan for a poem for Trinity Sunday, and then I'll say a final word of blessing.